Welcome to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. Today's reading is going to be regarding March 31st new moon, second new moon of the month, which is known as a black moon. So this moon is going to be, as your typical new moons are, you should be trying to manifest new ideas, new beginnings. It's a time for you to plant seeds for future plans, things that you want, possibly dreams that you have in your mind. Do you want to start a new business? Do you want a new relationship? Do you want to lose weight? It's time right now to start planting those seeds and setting those intentions. So that is what tomorrow's new moon will ensue here. It's a new moon in Aries. I'm just going to show you the card I pulled here. This card says, go for it. It's a new moon in Aries. But I also wanted to let you know what some people think about the second new moon of the month. It's some people believe that it can hold your darkest thoughts and feelings, kind of your scariest skeletons, everything that you want to keep hidden. And it kind of would be hard to manifest your dreams, your hopes and dreams and everything you want when you're feeling so dark and negative. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the cards today and see if we can find something that might be stopping you from succeeding in manifesting your dreams. But as I say always, for new moon intentions, you should always continue to do them. If it's something that still is your dream, if it hasn't been manifested in obviously a month, that would be hard to believe. If it did, usually things take a lot longer. But if it's something that you're really intense on having happen, like in starting a new business or finding a new love or losing weight or whatever it may be, you should always continue on with that same intention during the next new moon if it doesn't fully manifest within the month. So I'm going to go ahead and I've picked a few cards ahead here and ask specific questions for them, and then we'll pull from that to get clarification. And just a little reminder, as you know, tarot and oracle readings are not the be-all end-all. They're not meant to tell you what you need to do, what needs to happen. They're just ideas of maybe a blocked energy that you have. It may open up your mind to that blocked energy, and it may be something that you didn't think of when you're in your dark moments of feeling negative and down. Maybe something in these cards will turn you around and say, yeah, maybe I can try that. So anyways, take a look at these cards here, or decks I should say, and meditate on them. The first deck I have here is, I don't really know what these stones are. It almost looks like some form of petrified wood on the first pile. We have kyanite on the second pile. I do know what that is. And this is an amphimorphite. I don't know how to say it right, but I will look it up here and give you the right pronunciation of this. But it's like a shell. It's a mollusk, ancient mollusk type stone. So go ahead and meditate on those piles. Actually, I'll move them forward so you can see them. Take a few moments to look at them and see if your guides and guardians are pushing you toward one specific pile, or you're just having a feeling of a specific stone or pile. Okay, so it's an ammonite stone. I think I said it right. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that before we moved on. So I think I have the stone right here. Okay, so if you missed me, I came back and kind of said ammonite is the stone. It's a fossil stone, just so you know, for pile 3. So let's get to our reading here. So I have the youth and an oracle card, the piercing mist. Okay, so the youth card, this one is pertaining to this is you. You're an adventurer. You definitely always like to try something new. And you're very loyal, a loyal companion. And you're always looking for your new journey, your new adventure. And this is like a youthful energy. It's almost kind of like the let's see. I would say it's a cross between the Fool in the traditional deck and possibly like the Magician, in a sense. I would compare this to. That's the energy that you portray for whatever you want to manifest. So to me, it's clear that you are ready to manifest something, and you have your intentions set. It looks like you're pretty set to go. I mean, let's see what else we've got here for clarification. Now this oracle card goes along as well, being compared to you. This is you, your personality. Okay, I'm gonna switch ring around here. Okay, so piercing mist. This also looks like possibly that you've been really in deep concentration with whatever this manifestation is that you'd like to have happen with your intentions during your new moon meditations and new moon intentions. It almost looks as though there is a side of you that is kind of questioning. It looks like you're feeling a bit apprehensive, I would say. Although there's one side of you that's ready to go on your adventures, there's also a side of you that is kind of apprehensive. It looks like you're a bit worried. That could be what your hidden darkness is this month. I'm going to look and see what we've got for other cards here. So these next two cards that I pulled were meant to give us more answers to you. So we've got the Four of Swords. Let me think here for a second. The Four of Swords. Yes, you are definitely it looks like almost impulsively, there's an impulsively fearful side of you with this card especially. I mean, part of you, like I said, is ready to jump and move ahead. Although you are also, I mean, it's not like you're jumping ahead. You're actually, you look like you're really calm. So your sun, maybe your sun sign is that of a strong looking type of person. Looks like you have all your faculties in order and you have no fears. This is you, how you appear to people, I'm thinking. And then this is really what's going on the inside. So you're very good at hiding. You seem to be a person that can hide your fears quite well. So the Six of Air. Basically, this card here, let me look at it. I mean, this card is representing a solution for you. I mean, this is part of the solution to what we think is going on here, basically. So it does appear that you have this side needs to be in control, and you need to definitely write down your intentions, like very carefully, like write everything down that you want, and almost like write steps to that, a path to the ultimate outcome of what you want to manifest. Sorry for the stumbling here. So air, I'm just really trying to think and talk at the same time here. So your air signs are your swords. And it is a card, the swords represent action, power, and change. So it is a masculine energy as well. And so this card is saying that your answers are with you taking action. So right here, you can think and think and think all you want. And I think you still should, obviously, whatever you're trying to manifest, it may be something pretty important, and it may be might be something really serious. I don't know. It appears like it could be. I mean, on this card is saying that you are ready to roll, and nobody knows anything different. They just think that you just look like you know what you're going to do. But on the inside, your shadow side, you are not this person. This is what you show on the outside. So your sun sign, as I said, may be something that's very confident, doesn't show worry or fear. But this card here is saying that definitely you need to move ahead and move forward for that change. Let's see if we can get some more clarification here on this. Yeah, and also, I mean, like the Six of Air, it looks like it will be a process, whatever you're trying to manifest, but you do need to start and move along. Okay, so we've got the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we've got a good balance here. I mean, to me, it looks like what you're worrying about. I mean, this card here is affiliated with this one. So basically, as I said, start the journey now and just watch the balance. I mean, it looks like you have your plans, and it almost feels like this worry might not be something that you need to do. But let's get a clarification for that Four of Swords. Okay, so we've got the Lovers. There might be somebody that's possibly, if you've told somebody your plans, which it could be, let's try and find another clarifier here. I'm going to pull the same deck that we used for that Four of Swords. Let's get another clarifier on the Lovers. Let's see if we can find out who this Lovers is. Yeah, it might be somebody telling you that they don't think whatever your plans are going to work out. Maybe somebody's poo-pooing your ideas here. Angel of the Night. Oops. Hold on, I dropped my cards. Sorry guys, I literally threw my cards all over the room here. So whatever is causing you your shadow is coming to an end. I think that whether it is another person's skepticism over what you want to manifest or not, it looks like whatever it is going to be gone. I mean, it looks like, to me, it looks like your fears are going to go away. Let's see if we can get another clarifier for the Piercing Mist. Your deep concentration and questioning. I mean, the Knight of Wands is pure fire, so you believe in action. And as I said, this card here is saying that whatever you're skeptical about is going to go away. I do think it might have to do with somebody questioning you. It may have just, it sounds like it may have just been either something in passing, or maybe it really did affect you. I mean, obviously it did affect you because it's put you in question, but normally, I mean, I think your personality looks as though you are, as you present yourself, confident and ready to go on your new moon manifestations. I think that you're on the right path, although, like I said here, I mean, it does say to move forward, and it does say not to like rush. Just move forward with your manifestation, and if things need to be changed along the way, you can do that with this balancing act. Basically, let's pull another moon card and see if we have a final message for you for the moon card. I really think that, okay, well, here we go. First quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. So even though whatever's bothering you with these two cards is going to go away, it's also saying that you should honor those feelings anyway, even if there is somebody, whether it's a partner or a family member or a coworker or a friend, that's possibly questioning you. It doesn't appear to be a serious like rudeness to me. It's just almost as if this person is trying to tell you to honor your feelings, honor your questions, and honor your skepticism that you may be having. And as this card is saying, this is justifying it, that when you move forward, you do need to move forward slowly, step by step, at a moderate pace, to get your intentions to become what you want them to be. But it does seem like, as I said at the beginning of this reading, that this one may take more time than, I mean, obviously manifesting in 1 month, so you may have to make this intention monthly for a while until you get to where you need to be. But gosh, I think this reading is really good. It seems to me like the person that you are is solid and you have fire in your system. I mean, you are solid, and it doesn't seem like you're gonna make an intention or even a move that isn't well thought through. So definitely this is a great reading. I think that whoever this is for, and I don't know how many people it's for or not, but it does seem somewhat specific, because I'm identifying quite specific things here. So I do think it might be only for a few of you, maybe only one. But if anything resonated with you in this reading, and I mean, as I said before, even the advice in this reading is good for just about anybody. I mean, pretty much honoring your feelings is always something that we should do. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Sorry for the tossing the cards around and struggling through here to figure out what it was. I'm glad we got the clarifiers, but now that I see it all laid out, it's pretty clear. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we hope to see you back again. Welcome back, pile 2, for your reading. So I did pull out the New Moon in Aries card, and I'm just going to show it again to you. New Moon in Aries, and it says, go for it. I'm going to start my card on fire here. Anyway, hopefully I don't like whip my cards around and lose them like I did on the last reading. So here we go. The first card I pulled was representing you, and the second card is also representing you, possibly another side, possibly the same side. So let's see what we've got here for representing you. Okay, so this card right here is 4 of air. And this card looks like you're a very structured, almost routine person. You like order to your environment for sure, it looks as though. And air sign is the swords. So you do like action also. So your personality is pretty regimented. I mean, it looks like you like order. And yeah, I would say that definitely you like order, and you like things to be the way you like them to be. And I mean, as far as the prove yourself card here, also looks like a person that likes, you know, them myself time, me time, and silence possibly. You're you're definitely a person that you don't like loud noises and what you consider to be like possibly obnoxious people. You like your environment to be quiet, possibly. I mean, this is just your personality. Let's see what we can find for what might be getting in your way then. From you manifesting your dreams. So this is the Queen of Air in reverse. So that's the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Fool card here. So let's start with the Queen of Air. I mean, that could be this type of personality that you have could be why you might be having some problems manifesting. If you're having problems, or a possible, it could be a possible problem to a manifestation that you want to have, because you're almost too analytical and wise for your own good, basically. I mean, you could be a bit arrogant, and you might, and with your arrogance, I should say, it might not help you manifest what you want. I don't know what you want to manifest yet, but let's just let's see if we can get some clarifiers on that. And I mean, to me, it just looks like you could have such a strict side to yourself that you're standing in your own way, because this Fool card here is the card of somebody opposite of you. So let's get some clarifiers on these, because I mean, to say that the Fool energy would be a problem with your personality is kind of, well, it is, yeah, it could be. I mean, if you went from one extreme to another. Let's see what we have here for Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It was. And Queen of Pentacles. So, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse could be saying that maybe your comfort zone, I mean, you definitely want wealth. You want everything the way you want it. And with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, with the Fool card, let me think for a second. We've got the Queen of Pentacles upright as well. So this is a strong, confident person, which is what you are. But with the Fool card here, it's looking like you may have to loosen up a bit and open up to other possibilities. I mean, let me pull another card here. Yeah, and as I'm shuffling these cards, I mean, to clarify, I mean, perfectionism, this is also perfectionism. So, I mean, what is good about you is also bad about you in a sense. And not, I mean, not bad, but is deterring you from getting what you want. So being the perfectionist that you are, you probably already have your list written down, and that's all wonderful and perfect. So that's good. But this is saying that possibly the perfectionist in you could also get in your way, and thinking that you might be failing when you're not. Let's see if we can get another message here for clarification on this Fool card and the Knight of Pentacles. The Sun, and I'm going to pull another one. And the Queen of Swords. And let's look at the Fool card. The way that these are setting up here, the Fool card, in this case, I think it means like you have extravagant ideas, and you seem to have them all written out, but things can become frenzied. Like you might, there's a possibility that everything that you have written out for your manifestation could put you into a very unhappy, frenzied situation if it doesn't work out exactly the way you want it. And that could be what I'm seeing, or that is what I'm seeing with the Fool card, because it's normally naivete, basically, but you're not definitely a naive person. So the shadow thing here with these big ideas, and if you don't see them come out the way you want them to, it could really, make you upset and think that you failed. But with the sun card here, that's ultimately a good card. I mean, it's bringing light to a situation. So I actually think that this is saying to continue on your path as you are. I mean, it seems to me that I'm seeing these cards all put together now, that you're on the right path to your manifestations. I mean, the sun card is just affirming that You don't need to fear anything. Let's see here. And I mean, this card is saying to follow your path. I mean, don't get emotional about it. It doesn't appear that you're going to be emotional about it. Let me see if I can get a clarifier on the U card. Because that is what I'm questioning now with the rest of these cards. Okay. So the Star. So the Star card, this kind of explains a lot of it as well, because now if this is verifying you, it seems, as I said at the beginning, that you're a very regimented person, and it's almost like you don't have faith in yourself. This card is saying you are on the right path, and I mean, it's a positive sign. The blessings are on the way. So maybe you need to not be so hard on yourself, because all these cards kind of are verifying this here, the Star, really. I mean, you're seeking abundance, and because of your probably planning and strict regimented behavior, you're on the right path. You're confident. You're independent and you have clear judgment. So to me, it looks as though you may be the one that, even though you appear so strong and structured, it's as though you might be the one that is questioning yourself inside. And this Queen of Air in reverse, as part of your personality as well, shows that you can possibly be a bit arrogant and mean at times. So I mean, you don't need to be. It looks like everything is on the right path, and even with this, it's like you want to prove yourself to be worthy, but you already are, and it looks like you're on the right path completely. And the Fool card is here almost as if to say, I mean, you'll drive yourself crazy. You're just making yourself upset and frenzied and angry at people when you don't need to be. This Fool card is almost there to say that you need to lighten up a bit, maybe. I mean, you already have your path, and you're on your complete way of making it. All these cards, boy, this was a hard reading actually until I got them all, until I'm looking at them all out now. I mean, the Fool card was making me question some of this, but now that I see that Fool card there, it's almost as if it's a warning, as if to say you need to let loose a little bit, have fun, and not be so serious because you are absolutely on the right path to manifesting what you want. I'm going to pull a moon card here, a final moon card. But yeah, I think that this was a tough, both readings have been kind of tough. I think, I don't know if it's the cards or what, but because I did get a new deck, and I love them though. So anyways, let me go ahead and pull a moon card here. New moon in Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius completely seems to be opposite of possibly who you are as this person here, but it says open up to change. So maybe your ways of being so regimented and everything's written down the way you expect they should be, maybe you need to calm down and be a little bit more open up to new ways of doing things. I mean, be open to change. Be open to change. I mean, if you're working on your new moon manifestation and it's not coming true, and you are the person that you appear to be in this reading, again, this reading could be specific to a few people, which the first one was as well. But if you go through and watch all the readings, I struggled with the first one as well. But you may get some information out of there that may help you as well. But in this, I believe, I can't remember, but I believe it was kind of an opposite person description of person in the first one, but we all kind of share the same struggles, I suppose. But be open to change. Your list doesn't have to be the same always and regimented down to a T on what you need to do here, what you need to do there. You may have to open something up. But if your manifestation doesn't come to fruition, or hasn't come to fruition up to now, I would suggest taking a bit of the Fool Aquarius energy and open up to some change in your planning. Well, I hope this helps, and I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we'll see you next time. Welcome back, Pile 3, for your reading. The first two readings have been kind of a struggle here. Boy, the first one I was throwing my cards around this and having a tough time figuring the message out. They were both a little rough, but we did get through it, and we did find the solution. So hopefully we'll see what happens in this pile. So this first card that I pulled is representing you, and so is the second card. Okay. So the first card that's representing you, this is the Ace of Fire, the One of Fire, which is the Wands. And generally, it is new. Ace cards represent new beginnings anyway, so that's good for the new moon manifestation. And this is like showing that you are an action-oriented person and you are creative, kind of an inventive type person, I see here. And taking the Heart Oracle card, I mean, it looks like you have a pretty good disposition overall, and that you know, somebody's opinion is just an opinion and not to take things to heart. I mean, it looks like you're a humble person. Let's see what possible shadows we have. With your side. And it might just be messages here, because the second reading was really kind of messed up. I mean, the cards, I had to put them all together to figure it out. The Hanged Man in reverse. So the Counselor in this deck is like the King of Cups. So again, you're wise. I don't see that to be a problem, but it might mean that you could be too wise for your good. That could be a possible issue with you. And you might have like a lack of empathy. It doesn't, that could be a negative side of you, and possibly on manifesting something that you want. You may have to, I mean, it's always good to be wise, but you also have to have empathy, and you also have to admit that you aren't perfect. So yeah, because this is, the Hanged Man is saying kind of like you're selfish. You might not open up to being kind to other people. Let's see if we can get some more clarification on that, because yeah, it's showing that you might be a little bit, your shadow side could show that you are a little bit too wise for your own good in some things, you know. Let's see what we get for clarification on the Counselor. Nine of Wands in reverse. Fire and water. That's a contradiction right there. So then a Hangman. Okay. Yeah, so you might always feel like you're on the right path, and nobody's opinion matters, because you know, you could think that what you think is all only the right answer. Yeah, so the Nine of Wands in reverse, with your arrogance and possibly no empathy, or not wanting to do things other than the way that you want to do it, could cause obstacles for you. Let's see if we can get some more clarification. What could we, let's see. Okay, Eight of Cups in reverse for possible obstacles. Let's get another one. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So, I mean, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is saying that if you happen to follow your shadow, I mean, you're going to have unfavorable results, really. I mean, things will not work out if you don't or they will not, they may work out, but it won't be easy. Eight of Cups in reverse. Is saying that, I mean, if you work with, if you don't be so arrogant, there's a possibility, I mean, you could have great results, great joy and happiness, really. Let's see if we can get another message. Because again, your cards are saying you're very wise. I mean, in general, let me look at these again here. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Looking at your card is you are creative, like I said. You are open for opportunities and new beginnings, which is what we're talking about here with the new moon. I would say by that card, it's looking like, I mean, keep all options open, continue to be creative, and don't let your shadow side come in and mess with you, because it looks like if you fall prey to shadow, it could like really not ruin, but delay your outcome of your intention. Let's see if we can get another message here, because if you follow your true self, it's saying that you will have wonderful outcomes, but there's also a shadow side of you that this reading is worried about. So let's see if we can get a detail on why that's coming up, because honestly, the way you are, it looks as though everything should work out. Let's see. So we've got the King of Wands. Okay, well, King of Wands. I don't know if there's somebody that's influencing or possibly could influence you, and that's why this shadow is coming through so strong. But it looks like it might be somebody that could interfere. Let's see if we could get, I mean, this person, the King of Wands, is a strong person and passionate person, and it might be somebody that is a third party here, maybe not really a third party, but a person coming in that might throw some question into your plans. But let's see if we can find out who this person might be. I don't know if it's a parent or a co-worker or somebody of great respect, maybe even a grandparent. Let's see here. Okay, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody is trying to make you feel like what you have in mind is not going to work out. And they're kind of like giving you some words of wisdom that are like unfavorable to what you believe to be reality. Let's see if we can get another clarification on that. Can we get a clearer message on this person or this news? But the King of Wands, to me, is like parent, grandparent, boss, possibly. Let's see. Well, so that is the Two of Cups, which it looks like it's not somebody that's necessarily above you. It looks like somebody of equal status, like friendship or partner, but you hold them at a higher stature. So that's why I think I got the King of Wands there. So to me, it does feel like this person is of equal stature to you, and the news that they're giving you, or the words of advice, or the comments they're making seem negative, but it looks like, let's see if we can get some more. I believe that's like I said, it's not a person that's above you. It's a person that's of equal stature to you. So is there another message we want to get from this trio here? The King of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Let's get a message. Okay. Page of Wands. I think I clicked my off button a little quick. So anyways, I hope that you have a great new moon, and happy manifesting. Hope to see you back.